Hello and welcome to Baseline Traffic to tackle network anomalies. Now in this video we are going to take a look at a couple of points. We are going to learn about the baseline traffic and I'm going to explain you the working of that. Now what you can do here, you can open your Wireshark, grab some packets inside it, and then I'm going to show you about baseline traffic working. So guys, we are here at Windows 10 machine. Now you can again open your Wireshark, right? And we also have opened some websites inside our browser, so you can simply refresh it and grab some packets inside your Wireshark. So what you can do here, you can simply click on capture and you can click on start, continue without saving, refresh some websites here. All right, so we captured some packets here inside here. Now what you can do here, you can open your command prompt and you can ping your router so that we can get some ICMP packets inside our Wireshark. Let me open my command prompt. So you can simply click on your home, click on CMD, click on command prompt, and command prompt is here. Now first of all you can check your IP address. So to check your IP address you can type your IP config. So my IP address is 192.168.0.8. Now IP address of router is 192.168.0.1. So let me ping here. So ping space 192.168.0.1 and hit enter. So you can see here that I'm getting response from router. It means router, I'm able to communicate with the router. Got it? Now we can close it and we have captured the ICMP packets inside Wireshark. Now you can close the capturing process. ICMP packets, basically when you perform ping scan, so you create ICMP packets. Got it? And we have captured ICMP packets inside our Wireshark. Now why we are capturing the ICMP packets, basically I want to get information about the MAC address of my router. All right, you can get it inside your Wireshark, right? Then we will filter our traffic according to the MAC address of the router. This is called baseline traffic, right? I want to filter out my traffic. I want to get those packets which are going through my router. I'm not interested in my local traffic. I'm interested in the remote traffic. So the traffic which is going from my network to the other networks through my router. I want to get that traffic, right? That is very important. Now, what you can do here, you can simply search for ICMP packets inside your traffic. Otherwise, you can also use filter. And here you can type ICMP, hit enter. And here you can see that we got some ICMP packets inside Wireshark. So here you can see that 192.168.0.1 is the router IP address and .8 is my system IP address. All right. So select anyone, for example, this one, right? And you can double click here. You can get more information about this packet. If you expand here, that what ports they are using or IP address, which protocol they are using, that can be gathered from here. Let me close it. Now let me expand. You can also expand here in the below. Ethernet. Now if you click on Ethernet 2, then you will see that this is the source and this is the destination. Basically source is my router, because you can see in the source the router IP address is available here. So this is the router, means the router is creating packets, and destination is my system. So this is my system, Intel, basically Windows 10 machine. Now you can see here that router is basically D-Link, and this is also correct information that I am using D-Link router. And this is the MAC address you can see here, E46F13A BF73. This is the MAC address. I want to copy this MAC address. So what you can do here, you can right click here, you can select copy and select value. All right, I have copied it. Now how to filter that traffic and how we can only capture the packets which are going through our router. Let's see. Now again, you can click on capture. You can click on options, select your adapter. I'm working on my wireless, so I'm selecting my Wi-Fi. Now here you can see the capture file filter for selected interfaces. So here you can provide the MAC address and you can click on start. So it will only capture the packets which are going through your router. So what you can type here, you can simply click here and you can type here ether host, and you can right click and paste here the MAC address of your router. So my MAC address of router is this, my router is D-Link. So ether space host space the MAC address. Now you can click on start, continue without saving, and you can refresh these websites here in your browser to get the packets. Now these packets are basically going through my router. This is not my local packets. This packet is going through the router. Now let me stop it, and here you can see that the packets are, you can see here that this is the router IP address, and this is the basically the IP address of the website which I'm visiting, basically the web server IP address. All right, so these packets are related to the router or my system. Basically, when I'm opening a website inside my system, so I'm trying to communicate with that web server, and the packets are going from my system to my router and the router to the particular web server. So basically these traffic is going through my router, and that's why they are listing here, right? So that's how you can analyze the packets. You can filter the packets using baseline traffic. In the next video, we are going to learn about the delta time value to detect the latency problem in your network.